We don't know what to expect. We wanted to get out on the ice, but we're not making enough ice to get out there. We decided to go ahead and take and build a track in Brandon Olson and Dawn Olson's farm. So we got a bulldozer out here. We bulldozed a half-mile track, and we're practicing to find out what happens.
I ain't scared.
We still hope to be on the ice. Today we're out here doing testing. We're making sure that the cars perform well, making sure they hold up, and making sure that they're in good shape for the race. So when we get the drivers up here, we got cars for them to drive. I just heard one gentleman today tell me that he says every track has its inconsistencies. It has bumps, it has corners that are different, and you just got to learn them. It's kind of the same thing out here in this field. The problem is this has never been done before. These NASCARs we don't know. They've never been on ice. These kind of cars have never raced on snow or ice before. And I didn't want to go ahead and come out there on the day of the race and the cars not function.
Let's go!
So I had to get the cars out and make sure that they were going to go ahead and do what they were supposed to do. I do know, after driving the car around the track a few times, that it is a lot of fun. The cars do perform very well. Even with the bumps, they perform very well in the field. NASCAR on ice is a big experiment, quite frankly. We thought it up about 2 years ago with David Starr. So we're sponsoring David Starr, and Mark Androsky got to talking to David about racing on ice. And he says, oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. So we kind of took it from there and invited David, and we got 3 other drivers up here. And they all came up and raced with the Ice Racing Association in their cars. And they just had such a good time. He went back to the race car drivers and talked all last year about it. Now everybody wants to come. It really picked up a lot of steam in NASCAR with the drivers. Because last year, we used the cars from the Ice Racing Association, and I think we bent 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And I figured, well, that's kind of not fair to them to have to work on the cars and then bend them on the first race. So I decided, well, why not just buy a bunch of NASCAR Cup cars and we'll go ahead and race NASCAR Cup cars. And it wasn't really only the racing, it's the people. The people are really what it's all about, and that's what they really enjoyed. These racing people have heart.
I had a good time. It was,
This is out of the ordinary, and it's back to the basics, and these are real racer people having a good time.